change that title. It's been 10 years because we started our channel in 2014. So it's been 10 years. If you've been following me that long, then what you should be aware of is if I'm still in the same place, if I make no movement, no traction, nothing is different about my life from when you started following me 10 years ago, we still in debt, we still broke, I'm still broken from the divorce, my children are broken, no relationship between myself and my daughter or myself and my son. If we have not progressed any farther than where we were when we first started, then I've said this before, you should stop following me. What I find after hearing about how viral this girl went, I mean, she's got millions of views talking about this bad decision she made and married this person. Most people love drama. Most people want the drama. If I came on here and started talking trash about my ex-husband and how my life was and what he did and all the things, I mean, I've shared some things, but I've talked about my stuff too. So I haven't just thrown him under the bus. But if that's what I shared, absolutely. If I would share that, I would get a zillion views. People would be over here because that's what we like. We love the drama. We never want to see people progress. But that's not what I'm here for. I have to continue to do what God has said, which is tell the people, if I can do it for you, I can do it for them. And you got to be able to see what he's done for us in order that you keep on your journey, right? So I've had to look at other people, and I do watch people. Some people, not everybody, but I do watch a few, and you're always wanting to see the journey. Now, I'm going to name drop here. I'm just mentioning a name because I follow them. I love them very dearly. I was thinking about, when I was preparing for this, I was thinking about Sarah over at Our Tribe of Many. Sarah talks about her family, her groceries, and all of that. And I probably would still watch her if that's all she talked about. But they've since moved out to their acreage. And now they are establishing this new home, these new patterns, they got the animals. Her children are growing up and they're leaving the nest to go and do ministry type things. We should be seeing the progression of people. Now, she has small children, so we'll be following those kids all the way up until most of them are married and have their own families, blah, 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 right? But they are establishing what they're establishing. For us, we have a mini homestead, but homesteading is not my main mission for life. That wasn't it for me. Can I grow food? Sure. Have I done it before? Sure. Has it been fruitful for us? Sure. And this year, I'm not growing anything out there that we don't eat and doesn't grow well for us. Tomatoes, peppers, I might do some potatoes, couple carrots and some spinach. I mean, all the things I can do, I'll do for us. But am I trying to stop shopping at the grocery store? I'm not. But my main goal is to show people. I like what Randy Baby said. She has evolved and matured. If you don't see maturity in this journey, then you should not watch me. You should not, especially if you're trying to pattern your life after someone. I'm not saying be me, but you're trying to say, okay, she was a single mom. She raised those kids. She worked hard. She did the social media stuff. She got an extra job, whatever the case is, so that you can see yourself there in 10 years later, or however long God wants to take you on that journey. But that's the whole point. The point is to grow and to evolve into the person that you're supposed to be. I also shared with another one of my coworkers who I haven't seen in a couple months or whatever, because we have it at a big, we had the College and Career Fest at one location, a central location where everybody from all over the county could come. And so I was there working the event. And when my students came, I went and did with my students. And then when it was just high school kids, I was just out working. So she said, "You look so great. Oh my God, what's going on? What's new with you?" And this is what I told her. I said, because of the life that I've lived, I never went to Friday night ball games. I never went out with my friends. I didn't have friends when I was in school because I had a daughter when I was 14 years old. I was pregnant at 13. Nobody wants their child to hang out with the pregnant girl, right? Because that's bad. That's bad for business, right? So I didn't have a lot of friends. I had like 3 people I could name on my fingers that were like friends of mine. And one of the girls, I actually ended up marrying her cousin. So we actually were friends. We started off as just, we were in the same class together. And then I started dating her cousin. She introduced us and then we became friends. And so that's how it worked out. So, I never went out on dates. I met my ex-husband when I was 15 years old. We started dating when I was 16 years old. And I was with that man until I was 33 years old. From 33 till 48, I think I've been on 5 dates, maybe 5, maybe. And one of them probably didn't even count. So you ask yourself, where are you now? Even in the evolution and the maturity of who I am, I'm now starting to experience some of those things. I'm open to dating. I would love to date for the purpose of marriage. I don't just want to date everybody. You can't be my Friday boo and he my Thursday boo and I got a Wednesday boo and a Tuesday. This is not a car dealership. You can't try me out. This is not what we're doing. I would love to have someone to call my own, but I'm coming into who I am. I'm maturing into womanhood, even though I was thrust into that role 34 years ago. Next month will be 34 years. Well, it's actually 34 years because Shamika will be 34, which will be the 35th year because I was pregnant for 9 months, right? So a lot of people don't understand why I dress the way I dress, or why I was interested in getting my health journey together, because I want to experience some things that I've never experienced. Do you not know that I want to bring you guys along on the dating journey to share with you how you can biblically date and not just be with everybody doing everything and all the kinds of stuff that people are doing out here these days that they grown enough to do? I mean, do whatever you feel comfortable with, but I have a conviction about my life. I have girls I'm trying to raise, daughters I'm trying to raise, and I have people that follow me that are like, oh my God, if Shakima can, y'all, when my ex-husband left me at 33 years old, that was the last time that any type of physical activity took place in my life with a man. The last. The day he walked, whenever it was before he left, that was it. I didn't hold hands. I've not shared a kiss with anybody. None of that. And I said I went on 5 dates. Most people are like, oh, well, didn't you kiss him after the first day? I did not. Oh, no. But I'm in that season of my life now where, because the wholeness is there and the healing has taken place, I can now see myself being the best me for the person I've been praying for the last 14 years. So that's, and even still, that's not even where the journey is, right? So is it cooking? Is it groceries? Is it, budgets? The best videos that we get views on are grocery hauls and budget videos. So those may be kind of like what I stick with for a while. But my heart, can I share my heart? Is it okay for me to share my heart? And I hope I can say this without getting emotional. As I have evolved and as I have grown and as the Lord has worked with me and on me, my heart is for the ministry. That is where my heart is, to see God's women do some amazing things in their life for themselves, for their families, for their children, to really take hold of who God says we are and what we can do in his name and be the best women we can be. When I tell you that Titus 2:3-5 is my verse, those are my verses because it's what God pulled me